it is that Cuckoo leaves or that Carl leaves when they go to try and make kills happen on the map. But so far, look at the lanes. All of it being top CS Radiant right now. KP goes for the charge to try and slow down Raven a little bit, but Tim's eventually is going to be brought down. That's first blood. That's a logical idea. It's amazing. Ooh, Carl. Be careful, Carl. He still has Blink. He's trying to bait this one out.
He forgot there's a SB in the game.
Oh no, Carl in trouble. And Winter called it. It's a tough one for poor old Carl. And they will find another kill afterwards. Deny the IO? Doesn't need to. Well, maybe. Oh, he did. Definitely. And I mean, oh no, is he dead again? Carl, damage over time, and the Spirit Breaker, they got him in his sights. You can't stop this man. Sonic Wave trying to keep him back, but will eventually be able to find the kill. You are dead. Another Ice Path trying to keep alive KP, but KP is going to be able to ensure the kill onto Cuckoo. Maybe? No. Cuckoo just able to back away from there.
They're gonna need like I think the Corp has to buy a defensive item because the Orchid is coming up soon on the Nature's Prophet.
They find KP yet again. Raven trying to chase him down, bulldoze, but there's the blink, the hook stomp, and KP is gonna be maybe doomed. Cuckoo thought about it, decides not to go. They relocate in instead, and now the turn onto the Doom. Cuckoo in trouble. He is going to die. Now, can they find any more afterwards? Whitemon gets clipped right at the end of it, and Geekfam, they're the ones that decide to make the move, and they get punished.
Yeah, why are they trying to be aggressive? They should be farming, hitting creeps. I guess they saw opportunity because they realized the guy was alone, the Spirit Breaker, but Nature's Prophet and IO.
Oh my god, they had 2 sentry wards down, and he was invis sitting mid. He felt like he was safe, but he was not. Alright, I think they're in ready to relocate in again. Down bottom.
Nature's Prophet, the +3, the instant +3, Nature's Prophet and relocate.
They're going. Charge on through. Finding one man. Mr. Cuckoo is trying to interrupt, but doesn't look like it's quite going to happen. They blow up Raven. Another death.
This game is all about the Spirit Breaker, man. It's all about the Spirit Breaker. They have no stuns to cancel the charge.
Look at him go. He just does whatever the hell he wants. All right, well, there. They punish him a little bit, but Cuckoo trying to walk away. Is he actually going to get out? He does. On 50 HP. Is he really thinking about walking back in? This guy's insane.
And then
find somebody.
Faded Brooch as well. That's nice on Razor. Oh, and when he clicks his Facebook, he's like almost...
550. That's insane.
I mean, he's smoked right now, so he's a bit faster.
Light on, they find him. Charge goes through, and they blow up the Ogre very rapidly.
The Aya is rushing a pipe against all the magic damage. The Doom, the Venom, the Gyro.
Raven, what are you doing, my buddy?
Farming some ancients.
Cuckoo! The bait! The turnaround! Well, Sonic Wave only hits onto 1. That wasn't really good enough. And now Raven trying to TP out of there, but the Yule Scepter lift up. They kill off the Jakiro, but I think that if they can chase this down, Raven looks to be getting out of there. KP ends up dying in the end to Cuckoo. A haste rune picked up by Carl, so he could hop back into this fight if he wants to afterwards. They continue to chase up on the high grounds, gain Spirit Vessel off as well. But I think that with that, they're going to have to bounce. Try and get out of there. Carl, thinking about going in yet again. He's a little bit insane.
Oh, nice.
Another hook stop jump in from Cuckoo. They got him caught. And now Gabby trying to make something out of nothing. But Raven ends his life. Queen of Pain does have a TP scroll, so it looks like Geekfam want to take this fight.
They're running to the low ground, Gabe.
Scary. Tim's, Gabby to relocate back in. They're still waiting to jump. A big opening, but TNC, he's chasing. KP is going to be isolated away from the rest of them, and I think the rest of TNC needs to be careful getting out of here. Armel TP's to the back line, pops the BKB, but that's a Doom. My dude, what are you doing? The Heo is trying to come in from Marsh. He's trying to keep him alive. The DOT, it's not quite going to be enough. He might actually live. No, March did not have enough in the tank to keep him alive. Armel just had a death wish. And then the Geekfam squad granted it to him before. Well, they was both TP immediately, and March, yeah, he gets out of there. Barely, but Gabby did go down.
DD.
nearby this. They're all pretty close by the Roche pit.
This fight, if it doesn't work for Raiden, it's gonna be very close to over. They need to win this fight.
They have the ward down. Zephyr's there. Tim scouting him. He's got that attack range talent, actually, for the longer ones. Cuckoo able to get the Jakira right to start, but KP charges through, backs away, doesn't want to get down. Look at that ice path! Oh my god, catches on the three, but there's no follow-up.
Spirit Breaker, charge.
We need to find more. Don't have vision. Gabby trying to give it to him. They have the charge through onto Zephyr now, but it's only going to land. He's so slow, and he got bashed again by Roach, and then Cuckoo comes in for the Doom afterwards. Unbelievable. How does it keep on happening? Another charge through onto 2. They lose the Jakiro. Can Geekfam find any more? Armel, he doesn't have his BKB anymore. That's a Lincoln Spear done on Carl. The Sprout now, the attempted turnaround, but it will not happen. Barely able to get the relocate out of there.
Oh,
wait, no, what? They relocated back into the pit? What? Oh, they relocated back.
In his time to use, and he got hit by the homing missile.
Wow. Oh, Gabby chasing down March now. Cuckoo's coming. This guy has a big old sword. He wants to hit you with it. KP gets stunned and gets demolished. They didn't stand a chance. Cuckoo continuing to chase. Carl is there on top of him. One by one by one, they Yules up Gabby and are going to try and bring him down, but he does manage to get the BKB off, which keeps him alive. He just really doesn't have the damage.
I mean, I feel like this game doesn't really affect their mindset too much because they're trying something out, you know, and they just need to revert back to what they were doing in the previous games.
Oh my god, so much bulldoze. They have Doom again. They throw the Doom instead onto the Nature's Prophet this time. Full HP, KP gets brought down. Ice Path again trying to slow him down, but there is still so much damage. They buy back on KP actually. Blightmon, he's charged. They're coming back in with KP afterwards, buying back with the Nature's Prophet. Everybody's trying to get in on this fight, and it's looking a little bit better for TNC, but with the buybacks coming, it looks like the secondary chase down is going to be there as well. Armel, BKB though, look at the chase down onto Raven. He ends up falling. Zephyr is also in trouble. Cuckoo bought back for this one. Gabby, can he live? He is going to die, and Carl takes a lot of damage there. Sonic Wave afterwards, and then the blink out. And the damage over time, the slow steady, oh, he catches him! Cuckoo did it again! Unreal. It is a tough one here. An Aditi rune again gonna get popped by Raven. They're getting ready to run in. They want a battle. Who are they gonna find? Gabby? Oh, DD on DD. I don't know what happens after this. Oh, they doom him. And then the fight is over instantly, effortlessly. And very soon, probably the rest of the game as well. Armel trying to get out of there, but the damage is too much. A triple kill for Raven. Geekfam just going to walk forward and start hitting the tier 4 towers while Carl able to get the solo onto March. And they're feeling like, hey, you know what? If we are going to be playing all day today, potentially, playing in the grand finals, let's try and clean up this game number 1 as quickly as possible.
I mean, you can tell they're not calling GG because they're talking about stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
They don't really feel like the game is ready. Maybe not.
A chance for a turnaround. All right, they want to run at him. Cuckoo backs away from the static link, and Gabby's going to be chased. Ice Path onto a couple, but there's far too much damage. And KP charges through a whole host. Can they do that much more damage? Bulldoze trying to back away, but eventually he too will die. They fear up Gabby, chasing him dang near into the fountain, but they will just settle for the Ancient, it looks like, because that is the next place to go to. And we are very shortly, it feels, going to be going into a game number 2 as they get the fear, they get the beatdown, and it will be Geekfam able to draw out the GG from TNC, game number 1. And we are now into the match indeed, and seeing KP playing on the position 3 Vengeful Spirit.
Structures are fortified.
He's not a hero that has a lot of mana initially, but as he needs to. Right, is he actually dead? Alright. Alright, that's a rune, but none of these heroes care for the power rune. He's gonna need a lot of items to deal with the PL, and hopefully the Radiance on Elk too. The other heroes are pretty bad at PL.
They find KP yet again. TP on cooldown, and KP goes down. Whitemon starting to get burnt. With Armel rotated in, they might be able to do something more. Raven, it's going to eat through a lot of those trance damage, but it does look like Armel is eventually going to be able to be shuttered away as Zephyr is trying to buy a little bit of space. The Sprout, the punch, and the kill. And now Raven trying to kill off Armel. Can he get it? One more punch is all he needs, but it won't be there.
Good
now
TP.
March is getting chased around, but Tim's making the move. Avalanche trying to find the toss afterwards and will get it with the punch. Not quite enough. Needs to be able to pick the right one, and he does find him, but can't dive under tower.
They should know something's going on right now because they don't see anyone bottom.
Gabby's going to head back underneath that ward again. That's where they saw him at the beginning. And his ulti was just wearing out now as well. Can they get into range? Effie's dead or chased down. They got him in time. Now Carl diving back by the tier 3 tower. Tims tosses Whitemon over. March is running away, able to get out of there for the moment. Now the rotation's coming from the rest of TNC, trying to make up for what they lost before Doom comes out. Swap pulls him in a little bit closer. And Armel is just a monster through this, but in the end, they do end up trading 3 for 2.
The Elk is still gonna be, I think, faster than him. He's gonna I feel like he needs to get one more item, then he can fight better. Radiance is good at dealing with the PL illusions.
Oh, is it coming out as courier right now? Nice. Oh, that's a great one. Mid lane. They find KP yet again. Stunning the real one, but Gale comes through on the 2. KP dead. Illusion still alive. Carl thinking about dropping that Doom, but sets the sun the other way. March goes down by Raven as well. And now the turn, the Doom. Alk in a ton of trouble, tossing him away, trying to keep him alive. He still has regen going. That's going to be enough to keep him up. But reach a tiny airline. Whitemon,
you piss me off in your game. Don't you piss me off.
Carl is going to get stunned there. Ignite's starting to go out. March throws the Gale, slows him down. Tim's again going to go for the self-initiation. Stun there onto 2. Gabby, I don't know if you want to be here that much more. He doesn't have his ulti anymore, and they are able to kill off 2 instantly. Armel now trying to get the TP out. Do they have anything to break it? No.
Oh, illusion.
Whitemon.
Perfect.
He calls it. It's really low. Tim's Avalanche up on the high ground. Fire blast afterwards. 2 times stun. The toss forward does manage to find 1 kill. Armel shows back up. Zephyr goes for the overgrowth, trying to keep him under control. Gabby's there, kills him off. KP dead yet again, as has happened time and again. But they're going to run back into the pit. Maybe Fam have an opportunity to go and finish Roche themselves. Is it a little bit of a bait, though? There are a lot of heroes nearby, and, well, Carl runs in afterwards. They're trying desperately to come on in and contest this one. They have the trees down, but it's going to be a jump. Look at Carl yet again. He gets the Doom and the self-stun afterwards. Beautifully played, as they are going to control the Alk and bring him down. Aegis to boot for Raven. Huge play from Geekfam, particularly on Alchemist, which is amazing, but like you said, it doesn't make up for a BKB. And they find him yet again. March is down. Zephyr able to claim that kill. And now Gabby, he cannot afford to die again. Caught under control. Cuckoo trying to chase. Oh, KP trying to save his life. Swaps him out and throws the stun afterwards. As many bodies as can be claimed. They burrow strike in. Going to find Armel, kill him off, even though they did end up losing Cuckoo. And then another one goes down as Tim's is going to die. But Gabby, at the very least, was able to get out. Still, though, doesn't have a TP, doesn't have a way to get back. Yeah, this is tough for them, though. Dire scanned him, and they know. Oh, Zephyr, he's going to blink down bottom afterwards if he wants to.
Kenny, man, the ninja.
Oh,
Kenny,
dude,
the ninja.
they're getting over here. Gabby's farming. Oh, no, it's like a car crash. Watching it happen and unfold before your eyes. They're chasing. KP's there. They find themselves another. Doom got his eyes on March. Everywhere you look, there are people dying. Do they get the bash onto Gabby? Trying to find it. He does manage to get the TP completed. Ooh. March finds Zephyr. Carl as well. Throws out the ulti. March throwing down a bunch of Plague Wards. Is this where they want to fight? Now they're running up high ground into vision, but is it going to work? Stun there onto 2. Turning to try and fight. Avalanche toss. The combo comes out, but the Yule Scepter keeps Doom up and survivable. There's the mute afterwards onto the Nature's Prophet. Still as BKB is going, and there's the buyback. They need a hell of a lot of them because they've already lost 3. Doom is dropping down lower and lower, and they eventually kill off the Sand King as well. But the turn now onto Gabby. And with the chase, oh no, the turnaround though, the Abyssal Blade. They find the Tiny, he bought back, and he is going to die back. An ultra kill for Raven. Nothing at all is going to be able to stop him as March is chased. There's one Rampage, looking for a second one after as well. And as emphatically as you can possibly say it, Raven is beyond godlike. What a player. He's had it perfectly. 18-0-5. on this PL. Unreal.
Yeah, so it seems like if you have the harder, if you have the harder carry, it's always like a lot easier to play the game, right?
Yeah. Wow. He
And
just
Doom-
got 4-shot.
Doom is the key hero also. Like Doom is a very important hero right now in the meta. He's very strong. Very, very strong.
Gabby goes down as well. GG and good luck is the call as TNC get walloped here in game number 2. Geekfam looking so good. This team is well on their way, and I think if you're a Fnatic right now, you gotta be starting to think, what are we gonna do